Meanwhile, Energy Cabinet Secretary nominee Opiyo Wandayi has defended his position on being a fierce critic of President William Ruto's administration and policies during his tenure as National Assembly Minority Leader. In a session before the Parliament's Committee on Appointments for his ministerial vetting, the Ugunja MP, who relinquished his minority leader role upon that nomination, argued that his past criticisms were a legitimate exercise of his duties as a legislator, emphasizing that such scrutiny was part of his role and did not diminish his commitment to his new position.
Coming from as leader of minority party in the National Assembly, it has been your duty to hold government to account. On many occasions, you opposed government proposals. What shift in ideology will allow you to satisfactorily serve as cabinet secretary in government, and how will you demonstrate your commitment to the bottom-up economic transformation agenda?
I was simply playing my role. It only follows that I happen to have come from the party to which the president and his executive do not belong. Therefore, I was simply playing my role first and foremost as a member of parliament under Article 95 of the Constitution. Okay? But above all, I was the leader of the minority, and therefore I was leading my troops in putting the government or the executive to check without any prejudice. Secondly, Honorable Speaker, there is no contradiction whatsoever in what I believed in then and what I believe in now. I simply believe that I've been called to perform a national duty. And as a patriotic Kenyan, I have responded positively to the call.
And when questioned about the opposition leveraging the Gen Z demonstrations to negotiate for government positions, Wandayi stated that his nomination to cabinet was far from a betrayal of the youth, rather an unexpected development that didn't undermine the spirit of the demonstrations.
What can you tell those Kenyans that believe that you took advantage of the young Kenyan demonstrators, some of whom who died while they were demonstrating, so that you could negotiate your way into government?
You know, Honorable Speaker, I am very clear in my mind. Extremely clear. Because I've been on this space for quite some time. The Gen Zs, or the youth, were not raising any different issues from the issues you and I, Honorable Mbuyi, have raised over the years. They could have had a different style, okay? But the issues they were raising were pertinent issues, which you all agree must be dealt with, okay? And therefore, it is not proper to say that we have taken advantage of the Gen Z's clamor to get into government. First and foremost, Honorable Speaker, I never applied to join the executive, but I was pleasantly surprised and felt greatly honored that my name was recommended. And His Excellency the President went ahead to nominate me.
You know the facts. Just answer the questions.
So, Honorable Speaker, I still maintain the view that we are not in any way in betrayal of the cause.
Don't allow Mbuyi to bully you.
Of the youth, yes.
And have no apologies.
And on his role as Energy CS, if approved, this is what Wandayi said he would do to deal with the issue of corruption in the Ministry of Energy, specifically the KPLC.
We have had problems in procurement of both meters, actually of all items. Yes, but meters more so, and transformers. What has happened is that these cartels that Honorable Chunga talked about and Honorable Kwaech, I think, these cartels have become so pervasive, Honorable Speaker, that they can't allow a tendering process to proceed to conclusion and awards to be made without creating roadblocks. We all know for sure that KPLC, being a publicly listed company with majority shareholding being government, is governed by the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Act of 2015, which act, as we all know, Honorable Speaker and members, gives room for tenderers, yes, for bidders, to lodge complaints at every other stage. But that is being abused, Honorable Speaker, by entrenched cartels. And we shall have to work closely with my colleagues in the ministry to deal with this menace, Honorable Speaker.